been in business 26 years, and which is a really, really long time. And then the flip side of me having that much experience is that what I'm finding in the recent weeks is that that's nothing to be embarrassed about by any means. 26 years of experience. I'm coming up interacting with some of you that are the same age as my daughter. My daughter's 21. She went to college to be a robotic engineer. So she writes code. I don't write code. I went to hairdressing school, and then I taught myself a bunch of tech over the last 20-something years. Built a business with me, my husband, and then we paid the stuff off. So I've always been an educator, and that's where I want to help some of you. So if you kindly drop something in the comments that you want to learn about, it could be maybe you want to learn how to build a website. Maybe you want to help other people find customers and they don't know how. And so the series, if you watched yesterday's, was about, tips that I gave for Tuesday. And then I titled thumbnails, this is going to be, this series is about community building. I want to bring me, through a series where we build a community together, because it's better that, wouldn't you agree that if somebody shows you how to do something, you get somewhere. I much rather I don't want any of you looking at me going, oh, she has a fancy life. Yeah, who cares? I care that I can show you some things that have worked for me, and then you build on that and you make improvements. So when it comes to, say, the tools that I use, I look at the automation and the AI like Legos. So if any of you have ever played with Legos or building blocks or whatever, that's what I want you to look at, the AI and stuff when I talk about it, is that what I know now, and I don't mean my knowledge or anything like that, what I'm aware of is just because all of us have these smartphones, and some of you don't even remember a time of there not being a smartphone, doesn't mean you know how to actually, and it's no shade on you, it's not a slam, that you know how to use a phone, but to be able to use the internet to take one of your ideas. And the first thing I tell you to do right now is, whatever your name is, go buy it with a .com. Go buy your name and then come up with an idea and just be so good at what you do because it's something that you believe in. You'll find people. You'll find people and build a community probably faster than I can, right? But that's why my education happens to be about how-to stuff. The reason why I think you're to $1 million.com. Well, who doesn't know? Haven't you heard sometimes people are like, oh, what would you do with $1 million? What would you do with $1 million, right? It was easy to remember. And then the other thing is that, the one of the advantages to being older where I am at now, I've just been working more longer than some of you, so that's just time. But here's the golden ticket, right? You don't have to work your life away to be 50-something and be successful. Because here's the thing you can do. First of all, if you make $5, don't spend $7. All right. The next thing you can do is seriously join my community. I don't sell any bull crap or any of that. I don't have time for that. But what I do is introduce the tools I use, the concepts I've done, and then we use the stuff that I use. You're also going to be in, say, my community and ecosystem, and then I'm just going to direct you towards the things that the people and the things and the boot camps that also come with when you use the software that's in my bio there. You get a five day boot camp. I mean, successful people hang out with successful people, and I want you to be successful, so that's why you're going to hang out with me, right? So hit the subscribe button, and I'm going to continually show up. It was hard for me. I'm going to just throw in a little personal thing today. It was a little hard for me to show up today. I got somebody close to me who's not doing so well today, like at all. But you know what? I was still going to show up. Sometimes things happen in life that you don't have any control over. But what you do have control over is, sometimes you just got to put one foot in front of the other, and you just got to keep going. And if you're ever struggling, try to do something for someone else, because that feels good. So here's a little bit of motivation on a Wednesday is that if you're ever in a funk, even if you don't feel like doing something, go do something for someone else. Because when you do something for someone else, you're not stuck thinking about maybe what's bothering you at the moment, because you get outside of yourself. So anyhow, in the upcoming weeks, there's going to be it's like 2 weeks from now, there's going to be an AI Bootcamp that I would love for all of you to sign up for. I personally am not hosting it, but very good friends of mine are. It doesn't cost you anything. The only thing that you would need to do is just look down in the description below this post and just join my group. So the cost of admission is hanging out with me. The bad jokes are free. So just to rattle off the link, it's joinmygroup.thinkyourwaytoamillion.com. And I hope to see you on the inside. Now, I got a moment, so I'm just going to check the I'm just going to say hi to all of you, because I'm not going to try to check things while I'm driving. I'm at home in my driveway. See, there's my dogs. All right, so let me see. I'm going to give a shout out to all you guys. So, hey, Hunter. All right, and Goose Edits. Why are there small content creator? I hope you're having a great day. Yeah, you too, I got to tell you, how many of you that are watching right now have like a love-hate relationship with making content, right? I mean, you either love it or you hate it, or you're not sure how to start. So, all right, and then let's see. Oh, yeah, hi, Jake. Yeah, Saeed, Ozella. Hello. All right, Goated Moon. Hi, and then hey, Dust to Dust. Hey there, Bright Mind. Thank you. Yeah. So here's the deal. I started out as a hairstylist in '92. Some of you weren't even thought of yet, right? And then by 2001, I implemented online booking. And then by 2008, I started blogging and fell into the tech space somewhere between 2001 to 2008. So if you like to watch old movies, check out The Matrix or Terminator, old man Arnold Schwarzenegger. But the cool thing is that, like, if you like sci-fi, check out those old movies for entertainment, because everything you're wearing now, between the smart watches and the video phone calls, those didn't exist. My point as to why I'm sharing that with you is that, like, what do you have right now that, like, do you have a hobby that you really love? Like, what's your hobby? What do you like to do? Maybe you haven't figured out that. Or maybe somebody has tried telling you, oh, you need to be this when you grow up. All I can tell you from where I'm sitting now and where I've always sat is this. Do what makes you happy. The money will come as well. But if you do a job just for money, I don't care how much money it is, and you do it just for the money, yeah, okay, it'll buy you some temporary shiny things. And then after you're at it a long time and you get stuck doing that and you just do it for the money, you know what? You might need to do something else. Or, let's say, oh, you want to act for TV. 38, hope it ain't too late. It's never too late. Oh my God, it's never too late. God, thank you for that. No, And the other thing on that, I'm going to piggyback on that. Don't ever let somebody else tell you that your idea is crazy. And if they do, good, then you might be going in the right direction, because sometimes the things that can stop us the most are uh, people that just maybe they want to do something, but they're too afraid. Somebody else told them not to do something, so then they don't. So then they take that as truth. So then they're coming from a place where they just are stuck, right? All right. And so I can tell you this. Some of you may have been on before. If you have, just let me know. If this is your first time, just please hit the subscribe button. And you're making my day today. You really have no idea. Um, um, this is it, okay? I've been with my husband like 35 years, and my mother-in-law's not doing well. There's nothing more we can do. But I'm not going to bring the energy down in the room. But I just want to give back to you that, like, you gave back to me today what it was I needed. I needed a boost. So that's why I'm like, I got to come on and help my people. Anyway, so when it comes to success, the one thing that I've seen since the rise of social media, me building my business before there was social media to where we are now, I'm not going to say one's better. I'm just going to say it's different. But the one trap I don't want to see any of you fall into is comparing yourself to all of the stuff that's out there. Because here's the thing. Popularity can be purchased because you can buy followers. I'd rather have all of you show up because you truly like the content and you get something out of the message. You make content and give me comments. That helps me so that I can help you. And I've been, since I made this channel, started this channel 9 months ago, I can't tell you enough. Just be yourself. And that probably is maybe the most challenging thing that you can learn how to work on immediately if you're going to be on socials. Be yourself to the point that it doesn't bother you that people are going to say something. Because guess what? They just will. They always have. Nothing's changed decades over decades, except for the thing that's changed now would be the anonymity, being able to sit behind a keyboard and trying to act all like you're badass. When I was in school, bullies were bullies. They had to do it to your face, so I'm Gen X. Anyhow, but getting back to what this week's content about is for this series. I started on Monday. You can go back to the lives on Monday. I also been working on the thumbnails so that way it makes sense. And if you're trying to build a YouTube channel, work on your thumbnails. At first, that didn't even make any sense to me, all right? But you think of if you're going to do a community, have it have a theme. If you're going to do a YouTube channel, have it have some sort of theme. Now, in my case, I'm pretty damn eclectic. And if you can relate where you have multiple interests, then what I would tell you right now is just to make different playlists. And think of your YouTube channel like Netflix. So in this case, this week, I'm doing community building for this series. So if you want to learn how to actually make your community website, make it, and it's not hard. If you can make a post to social, which I'm sure all of you are able to do that, you wouldn't have a problem using the tools, the AI tools that I have on the inside of my community. The other thing too is that if you go ahead and use the link that's in the description, you get 30 days trial. You get a 30-day trial to take a look at the stuff that I'm using for free, okay? Just do that, okay? And I'm trying to think what else. Let's see, what else? Tell me, what else do you guys want to do in life, right? See? Right? Okay. And thanks for the love. So, and what you can do inside, say, the community when you build it with me, like yours, when you build your own, you'll be able to make up courses for yourself, and that's not hard to do. You can then have them either be free, or you can, sell courses if you want to. And so it's a really nice way to be able to make something for yourself that you can wind up making money. The other thing that I really like about the idea that I've been really warming up to about making my own, like setting up the web pages, and that I just built mine about 2 weeks ago, so it's new, is that, whatchamacallit, you don't have to worry about so much like the big social channels. They do want you on their platform. I get it. But sometimes, you post something, it gets taken down. It's nice to be your own boss, right? So for those of you that want to grow a business, be your own boss, hang out. All right, see, oh, Dust to Dust, that I know that your channel's building quite slow. Oh, yeah. Okay. And that the Indian market is huge. You could cover them tasting Indian food and giving your honest reactions. Hey, thanks for the suggestion. I will give it some thought. I haven't tried that yet. And you yeah, no, I'll try some Indian food. I have no problem with that. I'm multicultural in my own right. I'm Mexican, Italian, Irish, English, Indian, and I travel a lot because for that. All right. And you followed me. I'll follow you. So I'll follow you after I'm done with this live. So thank you for that. It's always, and that's the other thing. Thank you, Dust to Dust. He or she brought up a good point, right? Another thing that I've experienced since being on YouTube is a completely different going live experience here on YouTube versus Facebook. Facebook's your friends, your family, you get enough courage to go live on here on YouTube, you're really connected globally. And not that Facebook isn't, but I've found that it's a completely different experience going live here to build a social community here on YouTube. I think it's more global. I feel it's more international, and it's really cool to meet people. And also, like, if I really can help one of you through my videos somewhere else in the world, I mean, think about the impact that you could do becoming a content creator. I mean, you don't need to go to college to use your phone to make a difference. And that's another reason why, what'd you say? India's 32 different languages. Oh, yeah. I only wish I was bilingual. I learned a little bit of Spanish and failed at that, but use your socials to share something that is of interest to you. And I can't say this enough with my channel, because what you know how to do really well, like, I could stand to learn another language, right? Will be something I don't know how to do. So right now, I can tell you that if you have information that you are good at, you are not only helping other people, but you might as well put a little extra money in your pocket, more food on your table, make it easier for you to pay your house or get a house. Or at this point, if you've gone to college and you have all the college debt, if you live here in the States, you could learn how to create a side job that can wind up providing you recurring income, because that's what I can totally show you how to do. Because Joe, so sign up. You have nothing to lose. I'm not going to spam you. So The URL is joinmygroup.thinkyourwaytoamillion.com. I'll only point you in the right direction. The other thing I ask if you're going to be on my YouTube channel is for, I'll take viewer requests as well when it comes to automation, AI, and content. On a previous video, you can check out my video about FlexClip. One of you had asked, well, Amory, I don't want to show my face on camera. I'm like, oh, no problem. I'll show you how to make a video without showing your face. No problem. So the type of content I am versed in is I know how to do WordPress websites, sales funnels, create traffic, and you wait for what I got in store for what I'll be showing you. Like, oh, I can't pick it up tomorrow, I don't think, but I've got I don't want to give it away, so you're gonna have to come back tomorrow. All right. Let's see. Go by. Wish you all success. Oh, thank you. Oh, and nice to know your name, Jonathan. All right. So as we wrap up, I want to see some of you inside my group because it's more fun when you have friends. I come from a place of good intentions. I'm not going to steer you wrong. And I just want to steer you the right way. I want you to be successful, happy, healthy, and I want all of you, to create your own communities because if you know yourself that you are a super cool human, you're just going to attract the same. And I know that it's maybe not the easiest road to work for yourself, but I got to tell you, I wouldn't trade it for the world. All right? So I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for showing up. Thank you very much for subscribing. And Jonathan, I'll make you a promise. I'll try Indian food. Okay? I will. I promise. All right? And that's it. So thank you so much. And again, hit subscribe. Grab yourself a free trial. It's for 30 days. And I will see you tomorrow.